Alright, it's finally here. Power Rangers Dino Fury's first actual trailer with original footage. This will be the fourth series to have a dinosaur theme, and 3 out of 4 of them have the word dino in the title. Our Red Ranger is Zatos. He will be an alien who was frozen in time on prehistoric Earth, and he gets recently unthawed. So he's kind of like Orion, as he's a alien ranger who came from a torn planet. He's like Sir Ivan from Dino Charge because he's a man out of time. And he's like Andros because he's an alien Red Ranger and will probably be a mentor. Our Blue Ranger is Ollie, and he seems like he'll be like the smart one. And they specifically point out his mom is a doctor, so we'll probably see her regularly. Our Pink Ranger is Amelia, which is kind of funny because Samurai Yellow is Emily, and then Megaforce Pink is Emma. Those weren't too long ago, and now we have Amelia, and all their names sound similar. But I don't know, whatever. And she seems like she'll be the weird one. The Green Ranger is Izzy, who seems to be like the competitive, get stuff done kind of ranger. And notice, she is a gender swap from the Sentai. In ryusoulger, the Green Ranger was male, and now Izzy is a female Green Ranger. This is the first time since Wild Force where we had a gender swap, and this is the first time it's a gender swap ranger from the Sentai who is not yellow. Some people are kind of annoyed that, given that she's gender swapped, that she does not have a skirt. Which, I mean, it is kind of weird because she doesn't have a skirt, but Pink does have a skirt, which is, kind of obvious that they gender swapped the Ranger. But then again, if they did add a skirt, that would add a lot more money that they don't have as Rangers to filming completely new scenes with her, and then digitally altering footage to give her a skirt if they can't film new footage with her. So it's one of those things, it's kind of weird that she doesn't have a skirt, but Pink does, and they're both girls, but it's like, whatever. And our Black Ranger is Have, who will be the stepbrother to Green. And he's basically me, but musical. And we got this cool shot of all the Rangers standing together with a bunch of Zords. And we do show the Gold Ranger, but we don't know his character or what his name is. And there are rumors, but we don't know 100% who will play the Gold Ranger, who's our 6th Ranger for the season. We got names for the main team: Zords, Red's a T-Rex, Blue's a Triceratops, Pink's an Ankylosaurus, Green's a saber-toothed tiger, and Black's a Stegodon. And if you're wondering, if you haven't seen ryusoulger, Gold's a plesiosaur. Then we get villains, and our Geisel is named Void Knight, who got a promotion from the Sentai and is now main villain. And the little bio thing says he was also frozen in time, and he's looking for Sporix, who I think might be the little mushroom guy from the Sentai. We do see him in the trailer. So, the mushroom guy in the Sentai made all the monsters of the week, so, I mean, I guess that's a pretty interesting story they could do with him. I don't know. I wonder if they'll do the brown Geisel. And Boom Tower, who was the main villain in the Sentai, and now he's a generic general. And then there are some leaked photos, like this one, of some dinosaur statue things. And this one, where we see Mick from Power Rangers Ninja Steel returning. They really like reusing this actor, and I guess they were thinking about having him come back as a mentor, and then someone at Hasbro was like, well, I mean, if we're going to have him be a mentor figure, then let's just make him Mick. And because of mixed inclusion, this means Dino Fury will take place in the Prime timeline unless some weird shenanigans happens and he falls into a different dimension. This counts as your Ninja Steel crossover. And we also see a unique suit, this little like dinosaur prince thing. We don't get a name for it, but he's probably going to be like an ally figure. And we see their command center, which looks pretty neat. I like the swords hanging out in the background. Reminds me of Dino Charge with the inner gems. One of my friends pointed out a theory since Mitch is here. What if Mick made the swords or the equivalent to the ryusouls, the keys in the series, out of Ninja Steel? Which I think would be really cool. I mean, Hasbro is willing to do tiny little details like that. I mean, Beast Morphers had a literal like room full of past Power Ranger props in Beast Morphers, so we got some photos of the gang in their civilian clothes, and they look pretty nice. I like Javi's outfit. It's kind of like what I would wear. I like his compact disc t-shirt. And them all standing around this emitter thing, which we see in the command center, so I'm guessing like the command center, this is emitter like teleports them in, and they're like in the middle of the woods, which would be explaining the dinosaur statues or something. I don't know. This group shot with them all got their swords out, and we see Zatos, because he's an alien, has these little horns or antennae, I don't know, which, you know, I like the effort to make him more alien. You know, we have a lot of aliens in Power Rangers that's like, oh, it's just a human. But, I don't know. I like, even if it's minor, just the antler, horn, antennae, whatever they are. Which we see him wearing a hat, I guess, to cover them. But then other shots where he doesn't have a hat covering it. So maybe, like, at first he has to wear a hat, but eventually they find a way for him to hide them. And then these two photos, which I think might just be them training with the swords. Colored smoke explosion, classic. We got a cockpit scene of the Megazord, which I'm pretty sure is unique. Pink fighting the foot soldiers in the command center. You can tell because there's two swords on display in the background, which might be a spoiler for the season finale. Only on Nick. New episodes every Saturday morning at 8. That's pretty early, especially for a Saturday. And if I'm saying that, then you know it's really early for kids. So what do you guys think? I'm excited for the series, but are you? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to suck? Or do you think that they should have picked a different Sentai to adapt? Well, I do too, but it's beyond too late to go back now.